Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ScrapMan, bringing you another episode of Trailmakers, and today we're going to be taking a short break from the Winter Wonderland way off in the distance over there to experiment with another new part that was included in the Happy Holidays update. This is a part that isn't related to the winter theme, but is something that is actually very welcome, especially when it comes to building helicopters, and that is Helicopter Engine version 2. Now, with the original helicopter engine, you may have noticed that we built some helicopters in the past, and we always needed to have, like, multiple blades separate from each other, and that the reason for that is we couldn't stack two sets of blades on top of each other, rotating in opposite directions to cancel each other out. And the reason being is that there's no way to attach to the top of this, so the only way to get a propeller above this one would be to, like, reroute some convoluted system to be able to attach it and still have it be directly above that to keep the rotation torques aligned with each other. And there was just no real easy way to do it. But this helicopter engine, the tops and the bottom of this are static, so just this center ring spins. So that means that we can put this helicopter engine there, this helicopter engine there, and now we can have twin rotors basically stacked to cancel each other out, making helicopters so much more doable, because counteracting the torque in helicopters was always a nightmare if you wanted like a standard looking helicopter. So that's what we're gonna do in this episode, is build a better, more functional, and hopefully cooler looking helicopter than we've ever built before. So let's just do a quick test here. I'm just gonna put a seat on the bottom of these, and we're just gonna watch and see how they work. Where are the helicopter blades? All right, so we should just be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we might be able to do it with just 2. It depends on how heavy it is, but we could do it like this. We don't have to have 4 blades on each one, because we're gonna have them acting in different directions. All right, so I'm gonna have virtually no control here, but I just wanna see if it works the way as I'm hoping that this works. Oh, that is not the view that I want. Hold on. Oh, look at that. That already looks amazing. All right, and up. I mean, these are going really, really slow right now. I forgot to move the speeds up, but check it out. It's awesome. Like, and we don't have any torque issues. All right, let's go back down to the ground here, please. Apparently these things have quite a bit of aerodynamics just on their own. All right. There we go. All right, but I want to really see them at work here. So I'm just going to turn them both up to 10. This is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be too fast. All right, here we go. And whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not right. I'm getting some torque action going on here. You know what, maybe I may have made a mistake by using the other one on the top. There might be a weight difference. If there's a weight difference, then there's probably going to be a torque difference as well. This is 5.6 kilograms. This is 5.6 kilograms. So they shouldn't make a difference, but just in case. There we go. It did make a difference, apparently. Yeah, look at that. All right, so if you want the torque to be equal, make sure that you're using 2 of the same servos, because they're not identical. They are not identical, even though it says that the weight is identical. But check that out. This looks so much better. We don't have to deal with the torque issues anymore. All right, let's build a helicopter around this thing. I'm gonna try to, like, make it as proportional as I can, but I'm not gonna use any pictures for reference, so I'm just gonna go based off of memory, which doesn't always have the best results. I mean, we kind of have something working a bit here, but we need a little bit more freedom, a little bit more control. All right, let's see if we can do a successful landing here. There we go. All right, well, let's get building. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to prototype build. It's not as efficient as I would like it to be. We're probably gonna have to add some more controls. I was hoping that my seat tilt would be enough. And an interesting effect that I discovered is, so I'm barely light enough for these propellers to lift me up. They're at max speed. I can see I'm a little bit back heavy, but if I put any more weight on the front, I can't get up off the ground. So we're kind of at the limits of our weight, but I have a solution for that. However, the weird thing that I noticed, which doesn't make sense to me, is watch this. So we have 2 propellers on each one of these rotors. Now, let's double the amount of blades and add another 2 to each one of these rotors, and check it out. I can't get up off the ground anymore. So it seems like the weight of the blades that I added actually cancels out the extra lift that they should be providing. So I don't know why that would be, why adding more blades for lift would cause it to have less lift, but it seems like 2 blades is the way to go. Yep, they definitely seem to have more lift with just the 2 of them, which I'm not too sure why. So before we make some fine tuning to this, I want to show you exactly what my plan is for this. So we actually have 2 types of guns on here. We have like the small gun on the front, you can see here. And then we have the big guns on the sides, which do this. I have them set to kind of stagger what they shoot. So those are the more explosive ones. So yeah, we're basically building an attack helicopter. I got some yaw underneath there, but I think we need to put some pitch and roll controls as well, because the seat tilting is just not adequate here. And what was kind of cool, I'm going to paint this thing too. I don't know how I'm going to paint it necessarily, but I liked how when I put the gun on the front there, it almost looks like a mouth, like a snake kind of mouth with fangs, and like the gun is like the tongue, but it like spits out venom or something. I don't know. I just thought it looked kind of cool from the side view. All right, so anyway, my plan for the weight issue is I've actually managed to hollow out most of the insides here. So I figured what I would do is put some gimbal jets in here, and that'll basically cancel out some of the weight when I'm trying to use my propellers. So I'm hoping that's going to be a viable solution that isn't going to make this thing behave particularly weird. They're going to activate with the propellers, so they're not going to be on when the propellers aren't on. All right, let's give this a go. Oh, that's not bad. Like, even without the extra controls, I still have control. I'm just not extremely agile. But look, now I'm just going to go ahead and tilt to the left a little bit. It's definitely easier when I'm not giving it as much gas. If I just hold down the gas, then tilting is... I'm trying to tilt left, but if I let go of the gas, then I can almost, like, roll a little bit. So yeah, this is actually feeling pretty good. I feel like I have some decent control here. It looks a little bit awkward with the on-off kind of thrust, rather than like faster, slower, faster, slower. So that would be kind of interesting if we could have some type of settings to actually enable a ramp between power. So like a 0 power level to a 10 power level, and up and down, instead of being on in one direction or on in the other direction, would be increase the value to the top and then decrease the value to the bottom. That way we could actually have variable speed on certain components like servos and even wheels. All right, I'm gonna paint this thing more helicopter color, and then we're gonna spawn in some other creations and see if we could use the weapons to actually do some like flyby destruction and shooting. It's pretty much an attack helicopter, so let's attack. All right, so I think this is starting to look pretty cool here. So I think it's about time that we spawn in some of our other creations and see if we can rain down some destruction from above with our awesome attack helicopter. How about our snowmobile? Let's bring the snowmobile over here. We're just gonna put it right in the open here, and we're gonna see what kind of destruction we can do with the snowmobile. All right, look at this helicopter. I like the way it looks. It looks really intimidating. All right, so I'm going to try to start off with the weaker gun, like the machine gun on the front there. It doesn't do explosive damage, but it does presumably some damage. I mean, it's a weapon, right? All right, there we go. All right, we hit something. Did we knock something off? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait. I think we hit one of the things attaching the wheels. There's like bars on the wheels. That might have been what we just did. All right, this isn't the easiest thing to control. All right, there's a lot of buttons I have to look out for here. Hold on. All right. Oh. It's hard to fire and control at the same time. All right, let me get my distance. Let me get my distance a little bit. We'll try to attack from a distance first. Because when we're too close, I keep losing focus. Oh. All right, here we go. This snowmobile isn't gonna be much longer for this world. All right, here, let's aim at it, please. Actually, what does first person look like? Oh, this seat is terrible for first person. Let's not use first person. You know, this camera might be better though. We're just missing everything. I'm so bad at this. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just hit it, please. Just hit the thing. I think I got another hit. You know what? I think it's time. Clearly, the machine gun is just not the most efficient weapon here, so I think it's time that we use our big cannons. I think we have more cannon power than we have machine gun power. So let's see how this is gonna go now. That's more like it right there. That is what I was looking for. All right, we need to spawn in something bigger. Let's put this tank on the ground, and we're gonna use our cannons to take out this tank. The tank is also a bigger target, so that might make this easier as well. All right, here we go. We're coming in for the kill here. And, there it is. There it is. This thing, wow. That was really impressive at how quick that thing just blew up. I'm kind of like, it's a bigger target, so I'm kind of wondering if I can take some shots with the machine gun and see if we can actually watch some pieces fall off. Machine gun is on. Oh, there we go. We did some damage. There we go. All right, yeah, we're doing it. That looks really cool. Like, the machine gun seems to take off individual pieces. Like, whatever it comes in contact with just falls off. Whereas the cannons, of course, they just destroy the whole thing with their amazing cannon power. Oh, we hit right on the top there. I wonder if we can just... Well, it's going to be really, really difficult, but if we just bullseye the seat, because the seat is exposed on top, I think. I wonder if that would explode the whole creation. Ooh, that was another good shot. We exposed the seat a little bit more. We're getting the turret a lot here. There we go. There we go. All right, we got a couple of pieces off that time. Can we keep, like... I'm trying to, like, get a good view, too, because if I line myself up... Ooh, there we go. We exposed some... Whoa! I think we just exploded the cannon. We hit the actual cannon weapon on it, and that has an explosive response. So we just blew up the actual turret parts. Let's see if we can... we're not going to be able to get the seat from here. You know what? I think it's time to put this thing out of its misery. I want to do this, like, flyby style, so it's not that I'm going to be hovering and aiming at it, but I just want to fly over it and see if we can time it right to just do one shot of cannons just like that as we fly over. All right, here we go. We're on track. We're on a good trajectory. Don't mess this up, ScrapMan. Don't mess this up. All right, and... I think we did it. Did we wait, did we actually separate the turret without destroying? Oh, nope, there, it's destroyed. It's destroyed. We did it. That was a success. All right, let's see if we can come in for a nice landing here. That wasn't the most graceful. Do we have anything bigger than the tank? Ooh, this would be interesting. Remember the derpy walker that we made a few episodes ago? Let's see if we could do that. Now we have more of like a vertical, a taller thing to aim at here. I'm just gonna go straight for the cannons on this one too. All right, here we go, and whoops, wrong. I actually did the wrong weapons there. Oh no! I mean, that worked. We literally exploded it by knocking it over, and we didn't take any damage. Okay, well, let's try this again the way that we actually intended. All right, here we go. We're on course, on our course of destruction. Oh, aiming is kind of hard right now. Wait, what? I could have sworn that was like dead on. Did they go on both sides of it? Like, did one go to the left side and one go to the right side? I think that's what just happened. All right, well, let's try that again then, shall we? All right, come on. Aim. And, uh-oh. Oh! Look at the seat go flying! I'm actually impressed that I hit that. We were kind of out of control there. Ooh, can we land on top of this loop? Let's try to land on top of this loop here. I need to change my controls. Let's go back to... Oh, that was the camera that I wanted to... Oh, no. Oh, no. We just did like a backflip or something. I don't know what happened there. All right. But the whole point was to go on up here, land on top of the loop, and see if we just have enough control over this thing to do a more precise landing. All right, yeah, that was no problem. There we are, standing on top of the loop with our awesome attack helicopter. Now let's take this thing through a hoop of fire. You can't make an attack helicopter that looks like this and then not take it through an epic hoop of fire. I mean, this thing just deserves to be in a ring of fire. So I love the way that this looks. I love that it has offensive functionality. I wish it was a little bit more agile and a little bit quicker and a little bit better for control when it comes to using the propellers on and off. Oh yeah, there we go. But I'm going to say that the new helicopter engine being able to stack on top of each other like this is an awesome addition. I wish that we could get more power out of them though, because right now, like, I needed the help. This isn't really that big of a craft, but I still needed the help of, what do you call it? The gimbal jets in order to be able to offset some of the weight here. And also, it still confuses me that more blades equals less lift, even though that's their kind of whole purpose, is to provide some lift. So that was an interesting result that we found out as well. So let's go ahead and land on down here. I think we need to, there we go. Get rid of our forward momentum and then come in for the... landing. All right, so let me know if you have any other things that you'd like to see happen in Trailmakers. I think soon enough we'll have some new prisons to go find, so that'll probably be one of the next episodes. Leave a like for the attack helicopter, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future content like this. This has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.